that's the best term. This is what just happened. I just dropped the yarn. Okay. Hi guys. I am kind of just bored at home alone right now. So I thought I would maybe kind of vlog what I am currently crocheting, and maybe actually, you know what, I think I'm gonna make a video about my whips or completed projects. How's that sound? I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get started. Well, let me get some of my completed projects and some of my work in progress projects. My whips, for the lack of a better term. Actually, that's the best term. This is what just happened. I just dropped the yarn. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit because this one's a little large. So first, let me show you some of my completed projects, my favorite completed projects. I forgot one, hold on. Okay. Alright, so completed projects. First, I made this baby blanket for my cousin who's currently pregnant, and this is just a baby blanket and it doesn't even fit the screen. Yeah, it's one of those star blankets, but it's not very big. It's definitely baby size. And then I also completed, actually we'll save that one. That one's my favorite. So I have made a few of these, but this one's my favorite bandana. I'm not gonna fully put it on right now, but it just goes over my head and I think it's just the cutest thing. I've made a couple of these, made one for my little sister. They're so fun to make. And the other one of the other ones is this top that I made. I have not worn it because your girl, if you can't tell by these, has some yitties and I need some support and I haven't found a way to make it super supportive. Well, eventually though. I also made this little pouch that my cards that I want to send to PSA are gonna go in. I just have not completed it. I have not put them in there yet. And then my favorite completed project. Everybody say hello to the old lady. My favorite completed project is my shrug. I have already worn this out and about twice now. It is a little big. My sleeves are a little off, but I think it's the most adorable thing. I will put a video on, like, right here of me trying it on for the first time. I was just so proud of finishing it, and I plan on making a lot more wearables. Hello, there's the focus. So those are all of my completed, that's not all of mine. There's definitely way more completed projects, but those are the ones that I have on hand right this second. So yeah, next is whips, works in progress. Like I said, or like I showed you before, am making baby blankets for my favorite cousin, and so this is the start of the baby blanket. I still have most of a second skein of yarn to use to make that one. And then I am also working on another blanket that I'm not gonna go grab because it's kind of a pain in the ass to grab that yarn. And then I am also working on, what did I do with it, y'all? I don't know if you guys will recognize this. This is the Red Heart Granny Square yarn. And I've already made a few granny squares. I am working on a skirt. And then I am also like barely started it, haven't really done much to it. Working on one of these guys. I don't know how well you can see it. She's I'll pop a picture up right here too. Old lady is just, she's trying to get her screen time, you guys. Say hi, old lady. Her kennel's open, you guys. She can come out. She just doesn't want to. She's barking because she feels like it. She thinks it's time to eat. If you saw her eye, she's got something going on with her eye. We've been to the vet. We follow their instructions. But she's our old lady. She's about 13 and a half now. This is the skirt I'm working on with the granny square yarn. Again, we'll pop a picture. And then I also am going to be working on a skirt like this. Again, we'll pop the picture right there. Very soon, and it's going to match my shrug. It's going to be the same purple mainly, and then I got a darker purple to be the accent for it. For this skirt, I also have I have another skein of this granny square yarn, but I also have a skein of some flower. I actually have two different skeins of flower power yarn from Red Heart to make all of those granny squares for that skirt. I also bought some t-shirts to turn into t-shirt yarn because I want to make my cousin a bag, like one of these bags, to kind of act as like either a diaper bag or something like that. And I don't know, maybe I'll just spend another couple minutes explaining other plans that I have. I want to make more wearables. I eventually want to make myself a full cardigan. I want to do a hexagon cardigan, which is a really easy one to do if you're starting in the community. The crochet community, I just haven't done it yet. I started to actually, and then I realized that the yarn I got, I just trying to make it a warm one, so I got a chunky yarn, was not going to work for what I was trying to do. So now that yarn is being used for that other blanket I mentioned before. So I plan on making a hexagon cardigan, and I want to make a granny square cardigan. I think they'll be really cute. I also would love to make a like color block sweater. And I want to make a dress. It's ambitious, but I want to make a dress. And I also do want to make more blankets and stuff like that, but just doing the same stitch over and 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 over again, if you're using a smaller yarn especially, is mind-numbing. However, doing like a chunky yarn like this one, which is, as you can tell, very chunky. I think this one was I'd have to look at the thing. I had to use a number 8 crochet on that, an 8mm crochet on that one. And it turned out really well. and the colors are just absolutely gorgeous. But I would love to make more blankets, but I don't want to do the same stitch over and over again, and I would love to not spend $12 to $40 a skein on the yarn. So that one's a little bit further back project, some of the blankets and stuff, but I would love to make some dresses. I want to make more skirts. I want to make I honestly have a style that I'm kind of really aiming to do and be to kind of embody, and I think crocheting a lot of my things, a lot of my wearables for that is a great way for me to get to do that in an affordable way. So, well, I think this one's going to be a little short and sweet video, which is fine. While I'm trying to kind of backlog a bunch of content to send out all at once. But anyways, I will I promise she gets treated well, you guys. I will catch you on the next one, and yeah, see you then. Okay, bye.